So the last video cut off. Can you move? Because it's your fault. Move. Now that the government has the weed under control, the stuff they are putting in the stores is just not the same. It just doesn't feel good. Uh... The funny thing is, I believe he's here. This guy screaming in the background because my spirit has dragged him here. My light is so bright, is what I've been told multiple times, that the spirits just come to me. It's easy for them to find me, especially when I'm high. I was told this last night, and so many good spirits were here around me. They are following us everywhere. They are really everywhere, is what I learned last night. If this doesn't sound crazy, they are literally everywhere with us every moment and second of the day. We just cannot see them. And when I tuned into that world last night, because I was so high and finally able to go to sleep with the days of not being able to sleep, so many of them was like, I waited so long to talk to you. And they kept telling me how cute. Some of them would tell me how cute I was. There was so many nice ones, and they was just like, I waited so long. I waited so long. They've been following me. They've been waiting for me to come back. They've been waiting for me to come back. They've been waiting is what they said. And it sounds crazy. It does. It sounds so crazy. And it was all just people just telling me all the things that about how they're always here and they watch us all day. They are the recorders. And I don't even know if I was supposed to say that. It sounds crazy. And I don't know. Because I'm high. It's what everybody will say. He's high. He's high. He's on drugs. He's on drugs. You can't trust anything a drug addict says because they're on drugs. Their mind is being altered and played with. And that's the hardest part about all of it. All she said was, all you have to do is keep the commandments. That is the thing that God cares about the most. Keeping the commandments. I've lost myself in this drug. I've been changing, trying to change who I am, or the things yeah. Keep the commandments. That's all we have to do. How accurate is that? I don't know. Also said that he's coming. Jesus is coming. I pushed everybody away. I've been dragged here to New York to be alone. There's so many other things that I've learned or heard in these travels to the spirit realm. So many stories that I can tell. Times before I even knew that's where I was going or what I was doing. Before I learned about dream walking and astral projection and prophecy or psychic abilities. So many things I can touch on and so many things that the world does not know. And this could just be me sounding crazy because I'm on drugs. Through my life of pain, I've become a masochist. And it's not as bad as you think it is. I just pluck hairs on my body everywhere. It causes a little slight of pain, especially with my mind just going through all these things. I just start pulling all my hair out. Sometimes I feel like I've given up on myself. But that's not true because I try. I try. I really try. But it gets hard. It gets really hard. I don't want to be a victim. And that's when it always seems like I'm playing victim because I go right back to the same shit. And that's what also makes this thing hard because I'm sure people get tired of hearing the same shit over and over. And then just like, oh, we heard this last week or we heard this a few days ago. So then I start to look like a liar, a person who just plays victim and asking for help or pleading for help but don't really want it, like the boy who cried wolf. I'm trapped. And I need a way out. I need to get out. don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to say. But our ancestors are always with us. This story here, the first story I'm gonna ever tell. I think a lot of black people need to hear. I'm a really huge Batman fan. You see Batman is tattooed here, and I have Harley and Joker on my chest. I love Batman. And Batman, in his years before becoming Batman, he's trained with the League of Shadows. That's how he moves through the dark. He uses the shadows as his secret weapon. One day I was extremely high. I was really, really high. And something told me to leave my apartment and go to the park. And so I did. And it was the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was chasing spirits. I wasn't chasing them necessarily. I was told myself that I was being trained by the League of Shadows. They were teaching me to move in the dark, to hide in behind the trees and hide in the shadows as Batman. I had to move and hide without not one piece of my body showing. I had to step in leaves and try not to crunch. And it was hard. It was really hard. It was really hard. And every time that I got caught in a light, I would hear a loud horn. And then I would know that I failed. And then after a few hours of doing this, I gave up. I gave up. And I was supposed to go back and try again. I was supposed to go back over and over again until I got it right. But when I don't get high, I didn't want to do that. But a few days ago, something was going through my mind. I was doing a lot of talking, and I was told that I wasn't training with the League of Shadows. What I was training with was my ancestors. And had I been with them, we all would have been caught, because that horn was not just a horn. It was the horn of the white people chasing us. And so instead of training with the League of Shadows, I was training with my ancestors, who was running and hiding, trying to get away and escape. And every time I got caught in the light, I gave us away. I killed us every time. Can you girl, jeez. Okay. Okay. That might sound crazy to everybody, because I'm on drugs. But I lived it. I lived it for hours. There was never even really a horn. And I don't even know where this bright light was even coming from. It was the middle of the night and I was so high. But this bright light would just come out of nowhere and it would catch me. And then that horn would sound. So know that if you believe it or not, the ancestors are always with us and watching. And it was not easy escaping. It wasn't easy. And I'm sorry to them for not living my best life. Because I have more opportunities than they do, yet I seem to be trapped. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and here she goes, licking herself. All right, jeez. I have lots of stories, especially high stories. And a lot of them didn't make sense at first, but I'm starting to understand maybe they're making a lot more sense than I gave them credit for. I gave myself credit for. I don't know how many people will watch this or even hear this to the end. But I'm about to go play some video games because I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't know what to do. No one's here with me. No one's here but me. And Bubbles. Bubbles came to me when I needed her the most. She is the one who brought me home. All those days of being high, staying gone for 3 and 4 days. Bubbles brought me home. She is such a good girl, and I've been mean to her. Sometimes I was so mean to her. And all she be wanting to do is play. She could tear up stuff, but because she's a puppy still. But she is what brought me home. Oof. Yeah. She get real frisky. She get real frisky and okay. Okay, sit down. Okay, there you go. It's okay. Ugh. No, you better not get in the bed. No. I don't know what I would have did without her. I'd probably be somewhere dead. Drugged out somewhere. Yeah. Okay. I would be. She just don't know when to stop sometimes. Okay, can you relax, please? Can you relax? And there she go, trying to lick herself again. She always licking her poom poom. She's a nasty doggy. She knows how to lift my spirits. I never gave her a chance though. So I'll lock her away and go do my thing. I want to smoke a blunt. But I don't got any weed. I haven't bought any since I smoked the last. I was supposed to leave already and go play video games, but I'm still here. All right, I'm gonna stop the video. Maybe I just needed to feel my own presence. listening.